Like and subscribe to get more content of your favorite subreddit. Am I the asshole for snapping at my FIL for saying puta to my infant daughter? My FIL, 63, has gotten under my skin the last few months. And I finally lost my cool. It started with a car ride conversation a few months back. He was staying at our house for a few days just after our first daughter was born. I was driving him to run an errand since he lost his license the previous summer due to a DWI manslaughter charge that resulted in my MIL's death. Sorry to spill his tea, but I think the background is important. We have never been super close but always cordial for the 5 years I've been with my wife. I was there with her to post his bail at the jail the night it happened. I went to his first court hearing. I stayed over at his house the first week after it happened. Asked what I could do. Ran errands. Sat with him to offer any solace while everyone else ran errands, etc. Fast forward a year later to that car ride. My grandma had just passed away a few days before our daughter was born, and while it's just my FIL and I in the car, he asks, "Do they know what killed your grandma? Did they do an autopsy to see if your mom poisoned her to get inheritance or something?" I was shocked and just stared at him. My mom is a saint, and this guy is just going to postulate on her killing my grandma when she wasn't even buried in the ground yet. The rest of the ride was in silence since I was too shocked to respond. Finally, the puta incident. Over the course of the next month, my newborn daughter is growing, and we're a happy family. When he's over and she's crying or makes a smelly diaper, he always says puta when he's the one holding her. I finally work up the courage to have a one-on-one convo the next time he comes over. I'm not the best at confrontation. It goes well. I tell him I have two issues. 1. The comments he made about my mom possibly poisoning my grandma was the most offensive and rude thing a person could say after a death in the family. 2. Stop saying puta to my kid's face when she does something you don't like. He said no problem, won't happen again, and he didn't mean to offend. Was nice and cordial. 2 weeks later we FaceTime him and our daughter starts to cry. First words he greets her with is puta. Quote, "My wife told me to cool down and not call him. I didn't listen because I was tired of the reckless disregard he has when talking to me. Being nice wasn't an option, so I called and told him to stop. Or if he couldn't follow my rules regarding my daughter, he wouldn't be welcome over here anymore to visit her." He said he wasn't using puta to mean bitch or whore, but as shit was his response. I did no name calling or cursing, but my wife said I was way too aggressive with my tone, and now everyone in her family thinks I'm too easily offended. Am I the asshole? Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to get more content of your favorite subreddit.